All right, folks, welcome back. 7th Season Studios here. Going to show you how to make your own custom flare brush today. So this flare is in the downloads for this section, as is the picture we're going to be applying it to. All right, so let's go ahead and get started, and we'll show you how to make a custom flare brush. So the very first thing you're going to do with this, select the background layer, make sure you are in the pixel persona. Come down to this little half circle here called Adjustments, and go ahead and change it into black and white. Now, this thing had a lot of reds and a lot of oranges in it, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to turn down the yellows till I'm right about there. So 64 and 70%. All right, let's go ahead then and hit OK. Now what you're going to want to do, come over, make sure you are on the background layer. Make sure you see it physically turn blue. And now we're going to invert this image. All right, so step 1 was turn it to black and white. Step 2, invert it. Now look at my layer structure. Now once you have this done, come back, make certain you are on the background layer. Come over to select. Go ahead and go to select sampled color. All right, now you see the marching ants. You see how it's cutting in here? We don't want that. We want to increase until we're pretty close to here. I think we're in pretty good shape. So about 9%, and hit apply. Now, what you're going to do at this point, make sure your background is still selected, folks. Go ahead and hit delete. All right, now we have a transparent background with a cutout in the center. All right, looking good. Now what we're going to do, we're going to grab the eraser tool. We're going to come in. We're going to make sure the opacity is up. I'm going to deselect. And we're just going to come around the outside a little bit here. All right, so this is what you've got left. Now, this is extremely important. Go to Export, PNG. Go ahead and export it as a PNG. Now we're going to call this Flare 1. I'll call this Flare Trial, PNG. And we're going to make a new brush. Now if you don't know how to make a new brush, I've included the link at the bottom of this video to how to import a new brush. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to go to Brushes. We're going to come up. I'm going to create a new category of brushes. And then I'm going to rename the category. We'll call it Flare Trial. I'm going to hit OK. And now within here, I want to create a new intensity brush. Find where you put the PNG, hit open. Now, this is the brush that's created. Let's open this bad boy up. Let's increase the size. Let's increase the spacing. Decrease the accumulation and the hardness. I think we're in pretty good shape. Let's go ahead and close. Now, to try this out, let's go to File, New. I'm just going to open a brand new document. I'm into the Draw persona now. And I grab a black rectangle. I fill it with black. All right, perfect. Now I come into the pixel persona. I add a new pixel layer. All I'm doing is I'm setting up a chance to try this. I grab my brush. I grab my brush. I grab my color. I'm going to do a white color because black on black doesn't show up. I ratchet this thing up. And there is my flare brush. Perfect. All right, so we've got a good flare brush. Now you're saying, Jeremy, what do I do with this now? I got this flare brush. You could do so much with this thing. Let's go ahead and bring up our Christmas picture here. We're in the pixel persona now. I'm going to add a new pixel layer. And now what I'm going to do, I'm going to come over here with my brush. I'm going to grab my flare brush. I'm going to choose my color. And now I'm going to come down here and I'm going to grab this light because I want to add a little bit to the light. You see now I've grabbed that color of light. All right, now I come over here, I bring up my pixel brush. Okay. I grab my color. Now, let's go one step further. I want this even brighter, folks. So I'm just using the color picker tool. And now I add in some light flares. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to bring this in with color. I'm going to go with a white color. There we go. Okay, plug that right there. All right, and plug another one. We're going to ratchet this down slightly. Put another one right there. All right, folks, so that's how you make a flare brush. As a special gift, you guys, for watching all the way through the video there, you'll also find a link in the downloads to 7th Season Studios 5 free flare brushes. I've created 5 of these things for you to use in your holiday photos. So go ahead, check them out, enjoy. I'd love to see what you create with them. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you want to subscribe to the channel, I do a ton of these. And of course, if you get all the way to the end of the video, a lot of times I give away free stuff in terms of brush packs, textures, and that kind of thing. All right, folks, on behalf of 7th Season Studios, happy holidays to you and yours, and we'll see you in the next year. All right, have a good one.